Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2016 model Toyota Landcruiser Workmate ute this afternoon, or wagon I should say. Starting at the front of the car, as you can see we've got the big air vent on the bonnet, which we'll discuss the reasoning for that being there a little bit later when we talk about the performance. It's got the genuine snorkel on the car as well, being the Workmate, fitted with steel wheels. As you can see, you've got the adjustable hubs for our four-wheel drive there on the front. Dunlop road grippers. Yeah, interesting tyre. Plenty of scope on the tyres too, as you can see, very, very deep tread. It was 4th month 2016 build, this car. We have put new tyres on the rear of the car. As we're scanning down the driver's side, you've got your chrome-outed door handles, fairly straightforward in the paintwork, the way it presents, and not a scratch on the car. As we move around to the rear now, a few things to highlight. We've obviously got our rear step with our bumper there. Steel wheel, reasonable tread on the spare wheel. Not as much tread as what's on the car itself. It is the four-wheel drive, as we mentioned earlier. High mount stop light in our top of our tailgate there. And once again, paying attention to how well it presents. And the same can be said as we move around to the passenger side. The one thing that screams out that you definitely do on this car is tint all the windows when you do buy it. And as we move down the paintwork of this particular side of the car, as you can see, everything about the exterior of this car still presents like a brand new car. Round to the front of the Landcruiser Workmate now. We'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance, not only the performance but the economy of the car as well. As you can see, being a 4.5 litre turbo diesel, it just has that extra vent on the bonnet just to assist with airflow through the engine bay. It will give us 151 kilowatts of power and 430 newton metres of torque, but still deliver fairly good fuel economy. 11.9 litres combined per 100 k's. So when you consider the size and the weight of the car and what you're pulling around, it's fairly good on the fuel. Around at the rear of the Workmate now, and they are two doors at the back, so release the smaller one first and then open that one up just to expose a really large storage area. So you're certainly going to have plenty of scope for putting luggage and cargo in the back. A few minor little marks just from where obviously cargo has been stored in the back, but obviously consistent with what this car was designed to do. So here we are inside the Workmate now, and she's a fairly easy car to just go through because these were just set up to go anywhere you want them to go. Weren't set up to be luxurious or anything. They're just the super tough car in the Toyota range. On the right hand side of our steering wheel, we've just got an idle up button. Good to utilise that in winter just to assist the engine warming up. We're going back to the days of the good old wind up windows in the Workmate. You really go to the steering wheel. It is height and reach adjustable, so it's telescopic. Only done 30,000 k's this car, so it is under new car warranty until 2019 or 100,000 k's. Moving into the centre section now, this is probably the fanciest part of this car. It does have Bluetooth incorporated in the head unit, AM/FM stereo with CD player, our auxiliary and USB inputs there as well. Down below we've go to the heating and cooling controls. Once again, fairly straightforward in the setup. Rear demister to our right hand side, 12-volt outlet. Must be the only vehicle still being produced that actually incorporates an ashtray. It is a 5-speed manual and really easy setup in the Toyota gearbox. As you can see, our 4-wheel drive lever to the right hand side and a cup holder for the driver, I suppose. Passenger gets nothing. And another 12-volt outlet there as well. Handbrake directly behind that, and just a little storage compartment in here as well. As you can see, vinyl floors throughout, vinyl seats as well, even the door trims, same thing. Not designed to be fancy or anything, just designed to be tough, and it certainly is that. Does have driver and passenger airbag as well. And last but not least, we'll just have a quick look at the servicing. So we've got a printout for the 15,000 K service done in the Perth workshop, and then of course we've just done the current one at 30 as well. which was just a minor intermediate service. So in summary, a really good example, basically as new Toyota Land Cruiser Workmate wagon. As I said, uncluttered with extras, but it'll take you anywhere you want in Australia. So give us a call on 99070 555 and we'll be able to help you out further.